Greetings and welcome back to my Game Talks. I want to first thank the Green Samurai. I believe that's a subscriber of mine, maybe not. In any event, he left a comment and a link to a very interesting piece, video by IGN News. The theme here of this piece is that apparently developers made statements to the effect of plot does not matter in games based on data that they've gathered. This was publicly announced at a games conference in the Stygian land of California in San Francisco. And after research had been done, developers came to the conclusion that players don't really pay attention very much to plot. They reckon or suppose this has to do with the interactive nature of games. They remember plots in films and television shows and books, but the fact that you're an active participant may in fact take away from people's ability to remember the plot well because they're too busy interacting and doing all this other stuff. I'm not sure. That's what they claimed, apparently. But they say that characters are much more memorable than plots, but they don't really remember what the characters did or do. Well, this is not surprising as a direction that gaming might be going in. We've seen a watering down of plots across the board in many of our formerly beloved games, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and if this is the model, the formula, that plots don't matter anymore, then all you need is characters. Well, I think Smudboy put it very nicely in his open letter or open response to Carillon 3105. I'm not sure if the numbers are right. That if all you need are characters, then you can just take any soap opera, pump them full of amphetamines or other kinds of neurotransmitters, and just make them smile perpetually. I think plot is important. You need a story to go by. I mean, just wandering around. Now, there are different kinds, of course. You have Bethesda open sandbox games, where the plot is a bit... I mean, it's not as well developed or as rigorous as you would expect in a more interactive, less sandboxy kind of game. But nonetheless, you have a plot. This is pretty concerning, disconcerting, however, not unexpected. I don't think any of us who've been following the gaming events of the last few years is going to be particularly surprised by developers coming out and saying plot doesn't really matter a whole lot because players don't remember it. And, on a final note here, look, plot. If plot doesn't matter, then that's what developers are going to focus on. I mean, everything at the end of the day is just about making profits. So it's like cars. If people all of a sudden wanted cars with giant antenna-like metal protrusions sticking out of the roof of the car or the hood, this would be a universal as well. I mean, they make money this way. Still, there's something to be said for the good old days of the 90s, the mid-late 90s, when games were made primarily for passion and profit was part of it, but of course a secondary, perhaps even a distant secondary. And people still thought that plot mattered and it was relevant. People still read lines in games, but I don't know, very interesting and disconcerting development here. Plot will be disappearing. I guess we'll see. But anyway, so check that out. It's just a brief snippet, but this seems to be the future of gaming, lords and ladies. Less plots, more character development. Well, never mind. Anyway, have a nice beginning of the week. Here it is cloudy and rainy, so it's a nice start. Everyone, take care. Bye-bye.